Greetings, brothers and sisters. This guy, one Prince J. Charles, wants cows to wear face masks. And I'll get to this in just a moment. But I got some great stuff, more weird, kind of sad, pathetic stuff from Madam Expiration Date. Britney's back, and I think there's a possibility she might be dancing, or at least a dance I didn't get to before. And then, hilarious part about Kim Kardashian and the big one. I've been lost in my brighter world, whispers, the brighter minds video for the 5-hour video I just put up and the ones before it. So it's nice to have a bunch of light stuff today. And the big one thing is great. I can hardly wait to get to it. But this is Prince J. Charles. And Prince Charles loves GIMP mask for cows that will cut methane from their burps. And so what this mask does, it goes around their nose. And you'll see it down here. Let's go to the picture here. So this picture here, they breathe into the mask, and then it goes down a tube here and through this, and the cow has to force it through some sort of filter to get the methane out, right? Some sadist that Prince Charles is endorsing is thought this up, right? And Prince Charles has the audacity to say, Charles was assured the face device doesn't bother them at all. It's not annoying for the cow to wear it. How would you know? How would you possibly know, right? The cows, they love this thing. They want it. They're like, oh my God, where's this been all my whole life, right? And when something has a filter on it, there has to be enough pressure to push the air through the filter. So it's going to cause them to suffer in terms of exhaling and things. But also, they eat for 8 hours and they chew their cud for 8 hours. Cows are constantly using their mouths, and then they sleep for 8 hours. So, cows spend a good portion of their time with their mouths moving, and this can't be great, right? It's different than a halter, and it's just, a complete, this is just another one of their goofy things. And then there's going to be hypocrisy coming up here. He had this to say.
I want to acknowledge that the roots of our contemporary association run deep into the most painful period of our history. I cannot describe the depths of my personal sorrow at the suffering of so many as I continue to deepen my own understanding of slavery's enduring impact.
So he's talking about slavery and colonialism. He's apologizing for it. And, there's two hypocrisies here. Because the same, mentality that says let's slap a face mask on cows because of our global warming thing, right? When this guy, has private jets and yachts and think about the footprint of the British royal family is bigger than any group. Even bigger than whole countries. They own more land than whole countries, and lots of whole countries. They have more houses, 6 big houses. Their footprint is immense. Boats and planes and all these things, right? Flew there in a private jet. The luxury in which they enjoy. But also, all of that luxury came from colonialism and slavery. And if you really want to apologize and verbalize your sadness, then live like everybody else. Give up your extraordinary wealth. In fact, live like just a billionaire. Right? You don't have to live like everyone else. Live like a single billionaire or a multi-millionaire, someone with $100 million. Live like you had $100 million, right? If you're going to feel bad for the environment and bad for your colonialization of people and slavery, then do something about it. Give up your so-called privilege.
But also looking to the future.
Oh, I forgot about this. This is Fly Soja. One of my viewers sent me this. This is classic.
How do you get your face so clear? And how do you meditate?
Okay, so there are 2 questions for the price of 1. How do you get your face so clear? I'm not sure what that means because he's, got face tattoos. And how do you meditate? And he's going to have one simple solution here.
To be honest with you, just water alone and meditate. I'm about to show you right now.
Okay.
He's meditating in the water. Meditation is key, and face cleansing, all you need is water. You don't need nothing extra. Stop buying expensive products that clog the pores, clog your pores. Now, this is chlorine. This is a chlorine-filled pool, and God knows what else is in there, right? And he's sticking his face in there and meditating and doing a facial treatment at the same time. His brother, Kodiak Red, says key. And this guy says for 50 cents a day, you can scribble on his face. How do you get rid of all that lice? You're killing me, bro. You thought it was deep, but it's just washing your face in chlorine. Yeah, this guy knows. These guys are actually funny as hell. They know exactly what they're doing. Island boys for life. I don't know if they know what they're doing, right? I mean, if they are, then great. You know, if they're clowning, you know, good for them. But I think they might actually be this stupid. Okay, so I would be remiss to say, I mean, just for safety purposes, that there is the condition of samadhi, and this guy isn't really meditating, and he's no risk of going into samadhi because it's a higher level spiritual condition. But also you go to sleep when you're meditating. And again, he's not meditating, but you wouldn't want to meditate face down in a pool for those reasons, right? I mean, you know, when you're blowing bubbles in the water, that's not meditation. You're either taking remedial swimming classes or you're being stupid when you're a little kid and you're playing in your tub, or you're an island boy, right? Okay, so you're meditating and you're cleaning your face, but can you also do one of those signature Island Boys cameos that you're famous for? We them Island Boys, bubble, 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 bubble. We them Island Boys, bubble, 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 bubble. Happy birthday, Karen, bubble, 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 bubble. We them Island Boys.
How do you get your face so
So that was it. That was their facial and meditation. They're multitaskers. Britney J. Spears' mom, Lynn, claims she just wants her daughter to be happy. Here she is saying some words. She's on the phone. Let's get rid of the closed captions here. Turn on the volume. What do you got? Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay.
I set out to have a career like Ryan Gosling. I ended up just kidding. Another great Mouseketeer.
Yes, indeed, to that.
Yeah. But it was nice seeing your Instagram post. You truly meant everything you said.
Always.
No, everything on Instagram is completely honest. There's nothing fake about Instagram.
Always. Did she reply? And Lynn, any parting words of wisdom? Any words of wisdom for Britney and how you're feeling?
I just want her to be happy. There's some words of wisdom from Lynn J. Spears. Okay, so here's Britney J. Spears, official check mark. She's still an artist. She's still a mama. She still pray every day. She's still a chef in the works. She's doing all these things. Here she is making out with Madonna again. Is that the same thing as they did before? Weird that Madonna is extremely short and I was shorter than her. Do we shrink as we grow older? Am I becoming short like my mom? Kissing the one and only Madonna. I didn't know Madonna was almost as many number one singles as the Beatles. Bet she told you that. So honored she came to my wedding. Perspective, the Beatles have 20 and Miss Thing has 12. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, are any of those 12s, Madonna's Madame Expiration songs are not classics. Like maybe somebody who grew up with them and really loved them. But if you play them now, they're much worse than they were in the 80s. The music in the 80s wasn't very good, and it was kind of weird music. And it was, more about videos, and her was more about sensationalistic stuff. But her songs aren't classic. You don't hear them played the same way you'd hear the Beatles songs played, right? And the Beatles songs were, even some of the ones that weren't hits were like iconic songs, right? And they might not be as good now as they used to be, but Madonna's all suck, right? Like those things were more about her hyping and the Madonna hype than they were about the quality of her music and her ability to sing. We'll get back to that in a moment because we'll be talking about her. We'll go to her Instagram. There she is with her husband. He's doing his thing there, and they are happy to get off the plane. Heaven won't take me, and hell's afraid I'll take over. Well, I don't know about that, Brittany. Is this there's somehow a video. Here she has some Illuminati shrine for her wedding. Best party ever. And so there was this Illuminati eye thing. That's kind of creepy. But there was a Britney dance I missed here. I got this one here. I think that one was a dance. But I think I missed this one. There we go. Not dancing. Obviously, I'm warming up in red and feeling myself. Don't feel yourself, Brittany. Come on. That's not appropriate for Instagram. Here she goes, doing her arms together, big smile. Ha ha. There's my hair. There's my tramp stamp. There's my hands in the air, grabbing my shorts, pointing at you. There's my goofy smile, working my arms again, just warming up for my dance I'm going to do in a little while. So give you devil's horns quickly. Do this with my arms. Flip my hair again. Wiggle my arms. Wiggle my hands. With my hands. Stop twice. Hey, I'm a champion. Throw my arms back down. Do my arms again. Oh, I'm going slow. I'm in slow motion. Aha, I'm just tricking. There it goes spinning. There's my hair again. Coming back at you. Aha, there's me laughing and grabbing my pants again. I'm pulling my pants down for some reason. There we go. I'm jumping the rope. I'm doing that with my elbows. So now, boom, boom, boom. There it is again. There's those ones, those hands, jazz hands. And this hair, look. Ooh, I'm warming up, everybody. This is just goofing around. Don't take me seriously. There's my hands again. I think that started over. Anyways, that's Britney. Madam Expiration Date, Madonna makes out with rapper at the Kasha, New York City Pride event. There she is doing her dance. There's Madonna doing her dance. She's, going down her knees. And then there's the rapper. What they're doing here is the rapper's stroking her hair. They're doing that. She's grabbing her legs. He's trying to dance and sing and look sexy, and she's failing. She's really old. She's really ancient. She's working up to the big kiss. There goes the rapper. Rapper's rapping. Madonna's singing. Rapper's rapping. Madonna's singing. Rapper and Madonna switch sides. Rapper touches Madonna's leg. Madonna's singing. Rapper's doing something weird to Madonna's hair. Rapper's swinging around the other side. They're switching sides again. They're grabbing hands. They're doing the back bend. She's doing the trust fall. Rapper's rapping again. Madonna's doing that dance with the microphone in her crotch. She's doing that dance with the hands in the air. The rapper is looking at Madonna. She's doing the leg thing, switching sides again. Madonna's circling around, looking like she's a granny dancing on the stage. The rapper's rapping. Madonna's looking like she just got another facelift. Here they come in for the big soul-sucking event. Madonna's warming up. They got some kind of weird juice thing going on behind them. Here comes Madonna. She's going in. They're going in for the big move here. Here it comes. There's a woman. There's a rapper. There's Madonna at Madam Expiration Date. She's ready to suck some soul. Then this is happening for some reason. Like, here they go, swinging around, loop-de-loo, the promenade. She's going down on her knees because that's what she's doing there, and that's kind of creepy, and I wish I didn't see that. And there they come in, and they're boom, and there they go for their kiss because of Pride Day. Madonna's wearing things. All right, that's enough of that. And so Madonna has one move, right? Like a limited amount of moves that she just keeps on repeating because she doesn't have anything new. There's been all these other copycats, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga amongst some of them, right? All of them have used Madonna's technique of doing something outrageous to sell albums and to promote herself. But the thing is, when her and Britney Spears made out, it was something kind of new. When they first made out with whatever that girl's name is, don't tell me, Christina Aguilera, it was something new. It was something that was shocking to majority of Americans. My wife and I just watched a couple of things on HBO, and there was multiple gay kisses in them. I mean, there's a gay kiss in the Buzz Lightyear movie, right, for kids on Disney. And so same-sex kiss is now a huge thing, right? It's just a part of society. Every time you watch a movie on like Netflix or HBO, the chances of a same-sex kiss being a part of it is pretty good. It's pretty high. So this isn't shocking anymore. Madonna, she doesn't have any new moves, and she's not as good as she was before at singing. She was never a good singer. And she's an okay dancer. She's a professional dancer, but not spectacular, right? And so it isn't her skills, and it isn't her personality. She's dumb. She's superficial. She's really narcissistic. She's histrionic. I mean, she probably has multiple personality disorders. And so she doesn't have anything. She doesn't have any like go-to moves, right? Somebody sent me something. It's one of these. Is it this one? No, like that's something else. Is it this one here? Yeah, this is the one. Here, let's make this bigger here. So Madonna comes walking up. Here, let's get this back to me. Here she comes, putting my shoes on my feet. Boy, am I goofy. I got a filter so you don't see how old I am. And I stomped down and I turned into this. Look at me go. Look at me walk. Look at the leather I'm wearing. Aren't I embarrassing? Right? Look at me embarrass myself. Look at this thing here. There you go. Okay, we don't need to see that. This is the quintessential Madam Expiration Date, right? Like she's somebody who still wants to be relevant. She doesn't have anything new to do, and she really didn't have anything new in the beginning. It was just shocking because it was stuff that was against the societal norms, right? And, they pushed her out there because it was outrageous, but now she's just sad and pathetic. She's not outrageous anymore. And she has, never been all that talented. So, I mean, this is where Madonna was going to end up, right? Desperately seeking relevance and expiring right before our eyes. She had a little bit of a lizard tongue there. Let's see if we can get that there's the boom. There we go. And there's where does it go? There's the lizard. There it goes. Oh, I missed it. Just take my word for it. You probably saw it. Lizard tongue. So I saw this headline. This is the big one. The one I call the big one. Khloe Kardashian. She's she's probably one of the better ones, but she's just twice the size of the rest of them. And I saw this headline, and I've been waiting to talk about this all day.
I do have a bone to pick with you.
I do have a bone to pick with you. I do have a bone to pick with you. With you. Let's see her say it again.
Bone to pick with you.
With you. With you. I can't do it. With you.
We're getting right into it. Just about Skims. One second.
Just about your clothing line. I'm just going to promote your clothing line on our show and do you a favor.
Okay. So, you guys make fun of me for having a bigger vagina than most.
This guy's like, what the? I got a bone to pick with you. This bone to pick with you has to do with my vajayjay. You don't guys say that I have a bigger than most vajayjay? One might say it's like the size of a colon or something. It's a very large vajayjay. And it's great. It gives new meaning to the phrase "the big one."
I'm telling her about a bone I have to pick with her. You know the bodysuit one? It's like the...
She's got a bone to pick about her for JJ. Here's the other one.
when there's ruching here. So I'm wearing it right now and it's amazing, but
It's amazing.
it's a sliver. Is it supposed to just cover my
Okay, I'm going to have to beep that one out.
The vagina needs a little more fabric, just a little wider.
See, for JD, she needs a bit more fabric.
Okay. And for all you little bitches, why does it matter? Totally.
The big one needs lots of fabric for her vajayjay. Let's get it out there. Let's just put it on the table. I think that's that might be jewelry. Her oversized vajayjay might be the jewelry that Kim Kardashian's always talking about. So then the headline was this about this follow-up video.
Khloe, you would be so proud. I'm in a full Skims shapewear meeting, and guys, we are making the vagina part in the bodysuit thicker.
Double fabric. You know how like when you were a kid you had those like extra patches on the inside of your corduroys and jeans. I don't know if they still do that. That were already built-in patches because they knew you were going to be running around and you would get holes in your knees. That's the kind of stuff they're going to get for jewelry. The jewelry, Khloe, you're going to be so proud of me, Khloe. I've got some extra fabric. I've got 4 times as much fabric for your oversized vajayjay. Jewelry! Like
Wider, sorry. And we're changing a few things for all of the comments and questions that you guys have been asking for a really long time. Literally like in huge shapewear meeting right now.
Okay, so there's that. So that's wonderful. And we now know what the big one with her big This is great. Okay, so I'm in the editing portion of this video, and I want to add this. The Kardashians are some of the most superficial people to ever live on the face of the earth. We live in probably the most superficial time in a superficial and materialistic era of the Kali Yuga, right? And they're some of the worst. And they've reworked their bodies with plastic and silicone and cutting and sewing and multiple surgeries. And then they use filters. They use all kinds of internet, digital technology to make themselves look good. And then they're obsessed with their clothes and their makeup and all these things, right? And so everything goes into their appearance and their brands and all these things. And then she comes on this show and talks about her monstrous vajayjay. They do all this stuff to, make themselves look good. And then she comes in and has the big reveal. The big one has a big reveal. Billie Eilish reveals she slept in the same bed as brother and parents until she was 11 due to separation anxiety. Well, that's not good. That's pretty creepy. One of my viewers sent me this. I've talked about how she's so messed up internally, depressed. She has night terrors. She's, has all these internal monsters that she puts in her videos, depressing music, melancholy, just her. I mean, she says that she's got all this psychological problems and she works them out in her videos and her music, and she dumps that psychological depravity on her fan base, which is younger women and younger kids, younger men to some extent, right? Teenagers who are now, already suffering from depression at a much higher rate. And, she's really messed up. And that's messed up. I mean, that, they're all sleeping in the same bed, her older brother, her parents, and her until she's 11. And I think there was rumors about this, but now it's been confirmed. And so, jewelry. Well, this is an epic video about, God knows what, right? Mask on cows from Prince Charles and Madonna, Madam Expiration Date, and Britney Spears, all of that stuff, right? Just a couple of has-beens doing their best to stay relevant and suck energy off of the fan base that they created years and years ago. This weird thing with Billie Eilish and the Kardashian girls and jewelry. There's a lot to take in there, right? This is just not your ordinary celebrity Saturday video. Anyways, only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely pointing for the apocalypse and the ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.